Welcome back to your own channel Zen Wisdom Wave, where we uncover the truths about narcissism and help you navigate through these challenging relationships. Today we're diving into a sensitive but crucial topic: 7 ways a narcissist rejects you sexually. Narcissists are known for their manipulative behaviors, and their control often extends to the bedroom. Sexual rejection from a narcissist can be confusing, hurtful, and damaging to your self-esteem. In this video, we'll explore the subtle and overt tactics they use to reject you sexually, helping you recognize these signs and understand their underlying motives. Stay tuned to learn how to protect your emotional well-being and regain control in your relationships. Let's get started. Before diving into the ocean of knowledge, let me make it clear that I won't insist you to subscribe. If you enjoy the video, you will subscribe on your own. However, I do insist that you watch the video until the end and leave your review in the comment section. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Ghost your presence. Ghost your presence. Sato effectively drive a narcissist crazy. Master the art of ghosting. Begin by creating a pattern of sudden, unexplained disappearances from their life. This involves abruptly cutting off all communication, texts, calls, and social media interactions for an extended period. When you reappear, act as though nothing unusual occurred, continuing with your regular interactions as if you never vanished. This unpredictability disrupts their sense of control and can induce significant anxiety, as narcissists are deeply unsettled by the loss of attention and their inability to control the situation. The key to this technique is maintaining a consistent pattern of ghosting and reappearing, which keeps the narcissist in a state of suspense. This tactic leverages their fear of abandonment and their obsession with maintaining a steady flow of admiration and control. By continuously making your presence erratic and unpredictable, you unsettle their psychological stability and force them to constantly second-guess their status and influence in your life. Number 2. Overload with praise, then withdraw. Overload with praise, then withdraw. To drive a narcissist wild, start by bombarding them with over-the-top praise and admiration. Compliment their every action, attribute, and achievement, making them feel like they're the center of the universe. This flood of flattery will feed their ego and reinforce their belief in their own superiority, which they crave and depend on. By boosting their self-esteem to dizzying heights, you make them bask in the glow of your admiration, believing they have secured your unwavering approval and admiration. Then, execute a dramatic shift by suddenly withdrawing all praise and affection. Transition from being overly complimentary to being cold and distant. This sharp contrast will unsettle the narcissist, who thrives on consistent validation. The abrupt withdrawal will create confusion and insecurity, making them obsess over what went wrong and crave your attention even more. This emotional whiplash will exploit their deep-seated need for validation, making them frantic to regain the praise they had become dependent on. Number 3. Subtly expose their lies. Subtly expose their lies. To effectively unsettle a narcissist, start by carefully and subtly exposing their falsehoods. When you catch them in a lie or exaggeration, address it in a non-confrontational manner. For example, gently question or provide evidence that contradicts their claims, but do so in a casual conversational tone rather than an aggressive one. This approach ensures that you highlight their dishonesty without triggering a defensive or explosive reaction, thereby planting seeds of doubt in their mind. By subtly undermining their credibility, you disrupt their carefully crafted self-image and sense of superiority. Narcissists rely on a facade of perfection and control, and any threat to this image can cause them significant stress and insecurity. Consistently pointing out their inconsistencies in a tactful way will erode their confidence and control over their narrative, leaving them feeling exposed and vulnerable. This tactic capitalizes on their deep fear of being unmasked and destabilizes their psychological equilibrium. Number 4. Limit their emotional supply. Limit their emotional supply. To drive a narcissist crazy, strategically restrict the emotional fuel they thrive on. Start by being intentionally neutral and unresponsive to their attempts to provoke a reaction or seek validation. When they attempt to draw out an emotional response, whether through drama, compliments, or manipulative behavior, maintain a calm, detached demeanor. By refusing to engage with their emotional games, you deny them the validation and drama they seek, which are crucial to their sense of self-importance. This calculated emotional withdrawal will create a sense of frustration and anxiety in the narcissist. Their entire persona is built around manipulating and receiving emotional reactions from others, and when you provide none, their usual strategies for control and self-enhancement crumble. They will become increasingly desperate and confused as they struggle to regain their emotional leverage, making them feel powerless and undermining their usual sense of superiority. This tactic effectively disrupts their emotional equilibrium and forces them to confront their reliance on external validation. Number 5. Introduce unpredictability. Introduce unpredictability to effectively unsettle a narcissist. Embrace a strategy of deliberate unpredictability in your interactions. This means frequently changing your behavior, responses, and reactions to their attempts at manipulation or control. For example, if they expect you to react a certain way to their provocations or compliments, suddenly shift your approach. One day respond warmly and engagingly, the next be distant and nonchalant. This erratic behavior disrupts their expectations and destabilizes their sense of control, making them question their ability to influence or predict your actions. The core of this technique lies in the narcissist's reliance on a predictable dynamic where they exert control and receive validation. By keeping them off balance with your unpredictable behavior, you strip away their ability to manipulate the situation to their advantage. This creates a sense of confusion and insecurity as they are forced to continually recalibrate their strategies to cope with your inconsistent responses. The result is a heightened sense of frustration and helplessness, driving the narcissist to obsess over the loss of their usual control and validation. And there you have it, 5 powerful tactics to turn the tables on a narcissist and disrupt their carefully maintained facade. From ghosting your presence to exposing their lies, these strategies are designed to challenge their need for control and constant validation. Remember, dealing with a narcissist requires patience and precision. By introducing unpredictability and limiting their emotional supply, you can effectively shake up their world and reclaim your own sense of balance. If you found these tips useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Share your experiences or questions in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and empower each other to handle these challenging dynamics with confidence.